rare and difficult miscue. What does it feel like? I mean, you've gone through this enough, but to get that immediate redemption and then get the game winner there, this never gets old, I suppose.
Yeah, I think when that happens, we as a team discuss, like, if you boot a ball or something that doesn't go your way, make it up in some other way. And so luckily I was in a position where I was able to make it up with my bat, and that's just how you win games. You make a mistake, you got to make it up somewhere. So I'm glad I was able to do that.
Turn that double play, right, the half inning before the homer. Mm-hmm. How much energy did you take, like, back into the dugout before you're at bat?
Oh, yeah, a ton. Double plays are probably one of the best ways to get this team energized. We work on them all day long, and they're really tough. I mean, it's hard to turn a double play in softball, and we get super excited when that happens. So that definitely propelled us to be able to have a big inning the next inning.
What did you see on the home run? What were you looking at?
I was looking for that right spot, exactly where she pitched it. So it's really cool when that happens, when you're looking in one spot and end up throwing it right there. Sometimes you just get lucky in that way. So
was that inside?
Yeah.
It looked like the righties after Tara's first at bat, that for both pitchers, but particularly for Kennedy, that it looked like you guys had the timing down on that high and tight, and it's just that you guys were missing a couple of times, but then you really had the timing down on that pitch thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I'm really happy with how we competed against those pitchers today. Obviously, we would want more than 2 runs, but I think I'm really proud of the way everyone competed up to bat today.
You said sometimes you get lucky, but I'm sure preparation factored into it too. I mean, why were you prepared to be looking for that pitch?
Mm-hmm. I think because we knew the game plan from film and stuff, that what she threw specifically, and knowing that if I had a ball on me, I had 3 strikes to work with. So if I didn't want something that was a strike away, I would take it. So just expecting that I'm going to get what I want to hit.
It's not often that you guys have had a top 10 opponent come in here and get some success. You have that many ranked opponents last season. But what does this feel like? Like, again, last year, there's some ranked opponents that came in and swept you guys. And you get a win, and you get even a series where the margin for error is really narrow, and you just beat the number 17th in the country. Like, doesn't happen every day.
Mm-hmm.
So what does it feel like to get that achievement and now have a chance to win the series?
Yeah, it's just an awesome feeling. I know the Pac is the toughest conference to play in. You're playing a top 10, top 20 opponent every single weekend. And if you want to win the Pac, you got to beat those teams. And if you want to go far in postseason, you have to beat those teams. And this postseason mentality for our team has been shining through. We've had a lot of top 20 wins, which is really cool to see, because that's what it's going to take to go far.
So what does it mean, Allie? The coaches talked about having a staff, I think, for the day she got here. Mm-hmm. And it's one thing to speak it into existence and have confidence in players and teammates, but there was always the question of who was the second pitcher. Brooke was here, whatever the case was. But now to get a performance like this from Oregon, where you guys can now have that much more confidence that, yes, you really do have multiple pitchers who can go up against the best in the country and that you can contend with anybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what we're going to need. Super exciting to see that our pitching staff is coming together and getting us wins. I have confidence in every single pitcher that they can complete a game against a top 10 opponent, and that's what it's going to take, and super excited to see where that leads us.
You have a good angle on what her stuff is looking like, just what did you feel like was working for her? How in command did she seem?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, super in command, getting ahead early, hyping up the defense. Sorry, Morgan, but we call it demon mode. She just has a look about her where we're pumped up to play behind her, and we know when she's locked in and in the zone. And I think just the energy and her pace of play is what really helps this team thrive.
That double play in the 6th inning, what was going through your mind in that situation, the glove flip and everything like that?
Mm-hmm. I think we always are just looking for the double play. It's kind of rare when we get the opportunity to turn it, and so when we get those opportunities, you get a hard ball hit at you, that's the first thing that comes to your mind. Come on, we got to get these 2, both runners, not just one. So it's really exciting when it happens, and that for sure helped us get momentum for the bottom of the 6th.
From your vantage point, that final out of the game where Paige makes the leaping play, what did you see?
Oh, man. I think everybody could say we thought that was going over her head. She was in the air for a while, though, jumped a little early, but she was floating in the air. And, she's not very tall, but she makes up for it with her hops. So super, super hyped when she caught that ball.
Coach Lombardi has challenged you guys to respond as quickly as possible. So you gave up that run in the first. You guys came right back and even things out. Could you just speak to the resiliency of the team and kind of taking that challenge to heart?
Yeah, I think our goal is to win every inning. So if somebody puts a run on the board, we hope that same inning we could put 1 or 2 runs on the board just to even it up. And if we continue with that mindset all the way through the game, then you're going to come out with a win. So just continuously keeping the game like inning by inning instead of looking at the whole picture is really important for us.
You guys went into this game facing a pitcher that had a 0 ERA. We left this game without that. Can you speak to kind of how reassuring that is to know you guys can do that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really exciting for sure. We knew it probably put a little bit more pressure on her to keep it that way. And she's young, and so I know Pac-12 play is intimidating, and so kind of taking advantage of her youth. And she threw a hell of a game still, despite being only a freshman. But it's really exciting to see us perform the way we do against elite pitching.
What was the middle of the first like? Because you give up a run and now you're going against a pitcher who hasn't given up any runs. Is there any sense of like that might have been all they needed?
I don't think so. I think because we saw her yesterday and we kind of had an idea of what to expect. I don't think there was any doubt in our mind that we were going to find a way to score a couple runs in that game. Especially early in the game, you never think it's going to be a 1-0 ball game. So no doubt at all.
Do you take that on as a challenge? You did it against Florida's ace. She hadn't given up a run when you guys faced her. Now you did it against Stanford. You take that as a challenge?
Yeah, I think we definitely embrace it. We're like, okay, guys, come on. After this game, it's not going to be 0 anymore. So I think that's really exciting and fun for us to be able to go against the best because that's what it's going to take later on. So being able to do this early in the season is really exciting.